Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99 back on the fight front once again. Make sure y'all subscribe. Just back with my real quick post-fight thoughts on Megan Anderson versus Norma Dumont. As you know, Megan Anderson, she was able to get it done and won once again. You know, she put them hands on Norma Dumont, laid her out in the first round. Referee jumped in and stopped it, man. But that's what I was talking about Megan Anderson. You know, I was always saying that, you know, if she wanted to get anywhere near a title shot or just become that fighter she was, you know, she had to go back to making these type of statements, you know, take it back to what she does, you know, knocking people out, you know, using her hands. But as far as her, you know, calling out Amanda Nunes, I'm going to talk about that at the end of the video. But just going back and looking at this fight here, as you know, Norma Dumont, you know, she was only 4-0 and this was her first UFC fight. So I pretty much knew how this was going to go. You know, I talked about this in my Friday prediction video. Megan Anderson, she just dictated the pace from the beginning of the round, you know, kept her good range, used her jab. And as Norma Dumont stepped in, she got cracked with a couple of left hands by Megan Anderson. So, you know, that's what kind of kept her honest. But if she wanted to get anything done, she had to step in, which she did. You know, she jabbed and used her striking to get in. And she was able to get Megan Anderson to the fence. Megan had her back to the fence. And, you know, Norma was really trying to work to take her down. You know, she was really trying to grab at her legs and, you know, try to get get her to the ground and, you know, hopefully, you know, keep it there. But Megan Anderson, she did a good job of using her takedown defense. You know, she used her strength to counter a lot of the stuff that Norma was doing. And most of the time, it was just really a stalemate on the fence. You know, Norma couldn't really get anything done. She tried some knees to the body. Megan Anderson, she landed a good knee to the chin. You know, so just as Norma tried to, you know, pull another takedown, Megan Anderson was just able to sprawl. You know, she was able to use that spread technique and stay on her feet. And when they were able to break, that's where Megan Anderson went back to using her striking. You know, she was using that distance. And just as I said that, you know, she needed to throw a couple of jabs, she just fired off a big right hand straight down the pipe, landed it on Norma's chin, and Norma went down. Man, I was like, damn. You know, she was out like before she hit. And she looked a little foggy, so the referee, he just went on and stepped in before Megan landed anything big, you know. So it was a good stoppage, you know. It was a good knockout. You know, it was kind of like a knockout stoppage because she was out, like she wasn't out cold, but she could have suffered some real damage if Megan would have jumped on her, you know, because she would have been game for more hits too. So the referee just jumped in and stopped it. So it was a good, solid win. Good statement for Megan Anderson. But like I said, this is pretty much the Megan that I kind of, you know, I remember from Invicta, you know, the one that was racking up wins and became champion. But going back to what I was saying as far as a title shot with Amanda Nunes, do I feel like she deserves one? No, not yet. You know, she really doesn't need to fight for a title yet, you know, because off of this win against a 4-0 opponent who just came into the UFC, what's that really saying as far as you really being a threat to me, to somebody like Amanda Nunes? Doesn't say much, honestly, you know, because when you even think about it, there really is no serious, there really is no ranking you can really take serious right now when it comes to the featherweight division for the women in the UFC. So that's something that really needs to be worked out first before you can just grant title shots. Now, granted, if they just want to go ahead and do it, Megan agrees to it, Dana's going to probably agree to it, then of course we can't stop it. So I say, hell, you know, I'll watch it, but, you know, I know the outcome of it. You know, I definitely know the outcome of the fight, but, you know, I'll go ahead and call that now. But as far as her just deserving the title shot, I don't think so, man. I really think they need to build and structure a solid featherweight division to really gauge on where she stands against the other UFC featherweights, you know, if they get some, you know, because going back and looking at the rankings, I looked on a website, what was it called, rankingmma.com. There was, I pulled up the featherweight division. I was surprised they even had a section for that. And it was just 5 women. You know, there was, of course, a champion, Nunes, Megan Anderson, Felicia Spencer, Zara Dos Santos, and Leah Letson, you know, which I didn't even know she was active right now. So all you just had was 5 women to really to put in this ranking system, which, you know, at the same time, it's not really a ranking system because it's like anybody who wins one fight is probably going to be, you know, screaming that they deserve a title shot. Because, you know, on one side, Felicia Spencer wants a title shot. You know, she's coming off the Cyborg loss, and now she just won her fight as well in the co-main event against Zara Farron, and now she wants a title shot. So now Nunes is trying to choose. She's trying to choose like who deserves it more. Well, if you really think about it, neither one of them do, because neither one of them have really like made a big statement and have really got a chance to fight formidable opponents to make us say they're championship worthy. You know what I mean? Because there is no division. So it's just like, since there's no division, it's just kind of like anything's game. Anybody can get a shot at the belt, and anybody who might get the belt by a puncher's chance or something, we can never really say that person's going to be like a real champion, because when you look at something like the flyweight division, the 125-pound division, we know Valentina deserves that because she stands above the rest. But after Valentina, there is a ranking system. There's different tiers of fighters. There's the elite fighters, that first tier, then there's that second tier, and then there's that third tier. And each fighter in that ranking system, if they want to get to the top, they have to make it through somebody that's a little bit better or somebody on the same level and, prove that they're the best. But right now with like this division, featherweight division, they're probably just going to keep bringing in ladies from the outside that aren't really tested and feed them to like Megan or feed them to like, Zara Farron. And after that, when they win maybe one or two fights, it's like title shot, So I just don't really get what they're doing with the featherweight division, when it's all said and done. So to me, honestly, like I said, I don't want to see Megan Anderson jump straight into a title shot. I know she wants that belt and she wants to try to get that bag now. She really wants that money. That's what this is all about, because it's like she's not really just saying, yo, give me 2 or 3 fights before a title shot. She just wants, and like I said, the outcome is pretty obvious. You're dealing with the best in women's mixed martial arts next. That has to settle in. Amanda Nunes is the best, so I don't know what she feels like, she saw in Norma Dumont and beat her, that can make her feel like she's ready for a shot against, Nunes, so it's just crazy, man. See, if we had some type of system where you can rank them, you could say, hey, Megan's maybe number 10 or maybe number 8, and then she could fight Macy Chiasson next or something like that, or Macy Chiasson could fight her, vice versa, or Bea Malecki, if she was a featherweight still, she could be ranked number 7 or something. You would have some sort of structure where we could just say this person deserves a title shot hands down, but right now, to me, it's kind of like, now that there's no structure, Nunes is kind of like, who should I fight next? Felicia Spencer or Megan Anderson? Or should they fight each other again and then fight me? So it's really crazy right now with the featherweight. So I can't really take it seriously. If Megan gets the title shot, so be it. I'll probably, like I said, I'll watch the fight just to see what she can do. But if she comes out, the loser, then hey, it's just like I said, I told you so. She rushed herself into it. But yeah, man, that's really all I got on this one. I'll probably do another video just discussing like the structure of this whole featherweight thing and the UFC, what's their plans with it, and who should really be in that division at this point. So that's just another video I'll probably do. But yeah, man, that's all I got on this, guys. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Do you think Megan deserves a title shot? Yes or no? Make sure y'all subscribe. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Peace.